All right, so I had a request to review the Silent Hill 2 Combat Reveal trailer. I've seen this before, but somebody just wanted me to look into this in more depth, and I haven't made a video on it, so why not? Had a beer, so this should be fun. Let's go ahead and watch it through, and then we'll go through it in like slow frame. See, I'm not gonna lie already. Puzzle look fine. The puzzle so far look good. But we gonna talk about some stuff in a minute. Why I'm worried a bit. Speaking of beer, I was drunk as fuck when I first saw this. I was in a train really drunk. That looks really good. I was in a train drunk coming back home and I was so excited. Spoilers. Right off the bat, the gunshots sound terrible. Fingers crossed, yo. And right off the bat, listen, hear me out. They already didn't reveal. No, they already revealed Pyramid Head in the first trailer. So, not gonna cap with you. This part is redundant as shit. Because y'all already saw, y'all showed us a full frame of him in that. So, we're gonna mute it. No, fuck it, I'm not gonna mute it. Turn it down. We're gonna go through it really fast because it's a quick one. So I'll tell you what I like. What do I like? This looks cool because it's a cutscene. We got some flashes of shit that's in the original game that looks good. Like this stuff, it's classic Silent Hill. You can't really pick at it. Cool. Maybe I'm just being a bit picky here, but him moving up them stairs is a bit awkward. Like, why ain't they walking towards the door instead of it? That's the gameplay problem, right? That's just the gameplay problem. So that's no big deal. This looks good. It's foggy. The fog looks good. You know, we walk in. All of this shit looks really good. Most of the problems is when we get to the combat, because that looks dope as hell. That's aesthetic. That's like satisfying. But this is the part of the trailer where it becomes a problem. First of all, why did he imagine you have a mannequin in front of you, right? You turn on your lights, it appears, and you're just looking down that way. And like I said, this could be picky shit, but it does get more problematic as we go. I'm just going frame by frame, kind of. That's a bit awkward. And I'll have you know, I was correct about the Callisto Protocol about this. When I saw the Callisto Protocol's gameplay, I was like, it feels stiff and it's going to be locked on to enemies too much, right? I can already tell there's going to be an issue here. Because if you can tell, it kind of locks on to the enemy to the point where it won't be as fluent if you switch over something like Ghost of Tsushima, or I'm not expecting it to be like a Souls game or anything, but I expect a good feeling combat. If you're remaking this game for PS5, the original combat doesn't deter me that much because it's an old game and I can actually enjoy it for what it is. But let me slow this down just a bit. Just seeing this here, it's locked on. I could imagine, right? And the blood splatter looks really bad. I could imagine being having 3 enemies on me and swinging it, and it's locking on to one, and as that's backing up, it's dragging me with it, and then the other ones grab me and lock me into this stupid ass quick time event that we're about to see. But again, he's locked on, and it's like the frame is dragging him with it, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm seeing that. And then weird frame to cut it on. So I think part of this is the weird editing, but part of this is the gameplay. Why would this is so awkward because it's bro, it has no arms. Just let go and back up. And the quick time event, that's just ridiculous. We should not have those anymore. That this is just very awkward, and it doesn't look that good, to be frank. Um, all of the exploration and the graphics look pretty good, bro. Like I'm not complaining about that. Now this is where we starting to get ridiculous. First of all, it sound like when you silence a gun in Call of Duty or something. That's what it sounds like to me. But let's play this in real time. Just the bullets don't sound good, but the effects that it has on the enemies. I just talked about that in Alone in the Dark, the review, because the effect it has on the enemies is just nothing here. And the blood splatter looks really bad. And then again, why would you show us another QuickTime event? It's very ridiculous. You know people hate that. I'm trying not to be too critical, but I'm worried, yo. Everything looks good there, like everything else looks good. But then you get back to the combat. In which, honestly, I don't think Silent Hill 2 needed a combat reveal anyway, because it was never about the combat. It should have just been like a story reveal. But let's see. Bad effects, ragdoll or nah? I can't tell. Could be ragdoll animation when you kill a nurse, which it'll be cool. It can get a bit janky, but I don't know. Unless it's just the same like effect, in which that wouldn't be cool. But I don't know. But I don't like how they react to the bullets, because they barely react to the bullets. That might be the worst contender here. So you shoot them and chunks fly, but it doesn't really look like much happened at the same time. The effects, it didn't blast them back. They're still standing, even though you were very close shooting them with the shotgun. It's the effects, the visual effects it's having is about like the same amount as how it sounds. It sounds like there's BB bullets inside the shotgun, a beanbag bullets or whatever you want to call them. Obviously, you know, I'm not too tough on the textures and shit after you shoot them, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix that. I just don't think they should have dropped the trailer for this, like right now, if it wasn't fixed. Rifle, big rifle, just makes the enemy stumble back. I'm not expecting them to fall back like they did in the original game, but Jesus Christ, yo, there's barely any effects on this. The reactions to the bullets are just not cool. Not cool at all. And that's like the what? We already know that's a dead body, right? But look at that, bro. The beer must be messing with my mind, because I didn't see this original. I never saw the little stump. I must be on some shit, because I never saw that before, and it's really weird. Like it's just, this is disappointing me as I go along. And as I said with that, don't bother like not showing him, because you've already shown him before. Yeah, I mean, all I can say right now is I'm not gonna give up hope yet, because this could have been an early unfinished build. But in that case, I would just say that's bad marketing, because you know you should not show us anything like that until it's ready, until it's polished, until you feel comfortable. Right now the like dislike ratio is like split down the middle, with like 35,000 likes and like a slightly more dislikes. Yeah, it's not doing any favors when it comes to people being worried about the game. At first, people were clickbaiting saying, I'm worried about the game, blah, 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 before they saw the trailer. But now I can see valid concern for that. At least the titties on the nurse look good. Well, yeah, but I don't see myself pre-ordering this. Or maybe I will, because I'm just so dedicated. Even if it's bad, I'll play through it just to see how bad it is. I mean, I've been waiting for this since before it was announced. I've been begging for a remake. So if you know what, when it drops, I'll get it. I'll stream it. Y'all can follow my second channel, what I will be streaming on. I don't know. I'm just a little hurt in advance, but hopefully they can unhurt me and drop a good game.